Film Rich, and welcome back for this week's recap of Mr. Inbetween. This episode is Season 3, Episode 5, and is titled Before I Went to War. The episode follows Ray as he continues to balance his ongoing work with his duty to his friends and family, as well as an unexpected revelation about his past. A tragic event sets him on a path of retribution while Gary finds himself in yet another bizarre situation. The episode explores themes of justice, closure, and the lingering impact of family trauma. As always, can you please like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any content on this channel? And without further ado, let's get stuck in. We open in Ray's basement and Gary is seen filling bags with silica, while Ray inquires about his business. Gary proudly shares that he has had business cards made, calling his venture Naughty Boy Productions. Shortly after, he receives a phone call from a prospective client who inquires about his services. Meanwhile, Britney enters and asks Ray if she can spend some time with her friends, to which he agrees. Before they leave, Gary excitedly informs Ray that he has secured his first booking. Ray and Gary drop Britney off at the beach, where she meets a friend. They remain parked nearby to keep an eye on her, engaging in a philosophical discussion about the creation of the universe. Gary is perplexed by Ray's belief that God was responsible for the Big Bang. As they continue to watch Britney, they notice her walking off with Aiden, her friend from the previous episode. Gary observes Aiden offering her a cigarette, which she declines. Moments later, they see Aiden put his arm around Britney before she walks away. Britney, aware that she is being watched, directly looks at Gary, waves, and calls Ray, asking him to buy chips for her and her friends, to which he agrees. In the next scene, Ray arrives at the boxing gym, only to find a sign indicating that it's closed. He is allowed in by Bob, the owner's son, who informs him that Bob has died by suicide. Ray takes Bob's son out for a coffee, where he learns that Bob was defrauded in a business scam, losing so much that he was forced to shut down the gym. Bob's son confesses that he already paid someone $30,000 to take action against the person. Ray offers to look into the situation himself. At home, Ray works out on a punching bag before heading to the house of the man who received the $30,000. When the man answers the door, Ray introduces himself as a friend of Bob's son and demands that he call off the job. The man questions Ray's involvement, but Ray asserts that he is making it his business. Without hesitation, Ray forces his way inside, pulls a gun, and demands answers. The man claims that he's already given the money to somebody else, but Ray insists on being taken to him. The man finally admits that he spent the money. He resorts to physical intimidation, nearly drowning the man until he comes clean, shows Ray he has the money. A wealthy man arrives home, playing classical music as he pours himself a glass of wine and settles in to watch television. Suddenly, Ray enters unannounced and casually inquires about his investment shares and luxury cars. As the conversation unfolds, Ray reveals that he is there because of Bob's suicide. The man initially denies any wrongdoing, but Ray escalates the confrontation, striking him with a metal pole. When pressed further, the man admits to his past fraud and reveals his financial status. Ray places a bottle of acid on the table, forcing the man to reveal the location of his safe. Upon opening it, the man retrieves a bag with money, which Ray takes before leaving. Ray also steals the man's Porsche. Ray is seen tending to his plants, a moment of quiet reflection amid the chaos. In the next scene, Gary arrives at a house, wheeling in equipment for a job. Initially unaware of the nature of the booking, he soon realizes that he's been hired for a gay adult film production. Though visibly uncomfortable, he remains professional, directing the participants with seriousness of a traditional film director. Ray visits his father's flat, which has been damaged by fire. While gathering some clothes, he comes across an old photograph from his childhood. He then visits his father at the care home, where his father, initially asleep, eventually wakes up, this time recognizing Ray as his son. His father asks him to stay, and that though Ray is reluctant, he eventually agrees. In an emotional exchange, his father expresses regret over his past actions, admitting that his experiences in the army contributed to the way he treated Ray and his late brother Bruce. Ray, visibly affected, finally receives the closure he has long sought. And there we have it. This episode delivers a mix of intense confrontations, personal revelations, and moments of dark humour. Ray's pursuit of justice leads him down a violent path, while his reunion with his father provides a rare moment of emotional depth. Meanwhile, Gary's misadventures continue to provide a comic relief, reinforcing the contrasting tones that define the series. As always, if you liked the episode, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.